Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinky lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. Jesus Christ, calm it down. No, not really. There's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, Starters, how did you get to be so totally whack? Forgot how loud things can be compared to Assassin's Creed. After switching stuff up. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place the wiretap on Maya's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Alright, none of this stuff is what I need to present her with. Jesus, what a bitch. Looks like the forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Oh, I want to look. Favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Sky is blue and so am I. There's a hotel right across the way. Maya's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing is missing is her. Old movie poster. Bunch of illegal ones. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Go back to the hotel. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell at the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We could charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. This guy's insane. The set to become one of the most popular attractions here. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of the view to a kill. Just kidding. I'm gonna say that seems a little creepy. Bottle in 2 glasses. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? But if you could refrain from touching those, it's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous to talk of the hotel industry. Simple, Bed. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. And he and I are both the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Could you tell me more about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. Subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whoever floats your tea set. Nope. Don't have anything to really show. Alright, the only other place is the office, who he doesn't have his painting that he said he'd never sell. That's odd. Huh? Looks like the Grossberg is out today. Grossberg is out. Maybe he's voiding me for some reason. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it. Photo lies on the desk. This smug bastard. I mean, that already defined... That might be Lady Killer right there. What the guy was saying, that fucking hairdo in that fucking grin. Which was the one I took. Yeah, I think this will do better. Oh, the other one might be something related right now. Wait a second. Was there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Was it Marvin or was it Fisherman? I can't remember. Wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. I have the picture. Oh god. This looks like I have him in my inventory. Maybe if I show, maybe he can identify it. I mean, now I have a photo of someone. Hey. Hey, look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write in, swearing that that's him? Alright, yeah, sure. You guys way too excited about this. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write a dividend or whatever. Just hurry up and write it. That's the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Now your Miss May can play dumb with this. We got so much fucking evidence now. This is my only ammunition. Just wonder if the other photo matters or not. You again! Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't have spiky hair. You also have spiky heart. Okay, that does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. If I present this to her. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you... Haha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed at your hotel the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have any proof that's him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. So close. Do you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboys, whatever, have dividend, whatever that is, to tell us everything he saw. This is the man who checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this in front of the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me what the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red. White. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you'd call it a detective agency. So is this the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Well, this might either go really poorly, but... Hey, look, there's that painting, so I think it was not a fisherman. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your... Okay, what the... Oh, God. What's your name? I was just quickly asking that title that you go by. Mr. Wright, is it right? I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my vocabulary. Yes, you're fucking with my head. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business deals bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. But I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What do you mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have a man with such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Have I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? I have no interest in anything but originals. That's right, this bona fide original worth $5 million for sure. Best lineup of trophies. Judges special runner-up, best participation, judges cooperation award. Which judges and special kind of stand out? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shocker to hear what she has done. What she has done, you mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of our duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April Way's hotel room? Who can say? I was going to pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Oh, what a fuckface. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me in the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, police, the court. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into a grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. I get it, because red, white, and blue. I said this before. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Oh my god. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? A big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? Point is, my question is very simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. Ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. I think... What? Ugh. Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they do all my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand it. It's a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody's Burger, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. You must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Now go, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. You're kind enough to see you and leave, jeez. Show him this picture. It's you! I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I've not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl, Maya. Yeah, it's that. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I could have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. I need more time to think about it, my boy. You seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something's been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Sir Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was at the CEO's office at Blue Court, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Sir Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers! Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I mean, that's the only thing. I don't think they're lovers. I think he's painting it fairly gaudy. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. Maybe the chance I have been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you are Maya's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What is he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in fighting people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Name of the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. But that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than a wait of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fey. Fey, indeed. She was Maya's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya or whatever was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at her office. Her office, she followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something about what she found. Sorry, sir, I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. I better give him back this photograph. Why do I need to ask who is this man? We already know who it is. Move. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Sir Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look around. All the cases that Chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order, so let's take a look. I know! W! White! Oh, the entire W section is missing. Was it taken? A, B, F. Misty Faye, that's his mother. Can I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only the words my mother finished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... Record stop there. Oh, I guess we can look at the other. I don't need to look at this. I meant to hit down. It didn't go down. Nothing much here. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through the pages, I guess. The biggest part here ends in S. Suicide. Ew. It's part of a collection of suicide reports for politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is her handwriting. Wait, I get it. She thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to it. I could use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. So, I mean, that helps. That gives us, I guess, some ammo. But, again, I don't know how it will really help. I found this in her files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. And that's all I got. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message did not yet penetrate your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? That's Perrin. The only clue that left me. You better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. This concerns me how? I found this article in her office. Miss Maya or whatever? She had a file named article like this. Every one of them was labeled a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him. Either you were threatening and coercing hundreds of others, you were involved in all the suicide cases that Maya investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? You should be doing? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss May. Or Maya, sorry. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. I don't know what... And he's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Maya was keeping you on tabs. For this reason, she had April May... You had April May tapping her phone. Jesus Christ. Then Maya was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Maya Fey case. I witnessed a murder, you see, and thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you just said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Maya. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried for Miss Maya's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you even look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present you with the man who killed Miss Maya Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. What an asshole. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh. Maya, or whatever. I have a hard time figuring out what the right pronunciation without hearing someone say it to me. It helps me when I hear them speak. So I always keep, switching between the two. Because I don't know anybody by these names. Great, they let you out of detention? Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Ha, now I'm afraid we switch places. What, you mean you? I explained what had happened. I don't believe it. How many people does this man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Help me break out of here. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright! Huh? Leave it to me. I am sister, and after all, lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run into bookstore and pick up every copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you could have done for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Jesus. Alright. Times may change yet with crime, but it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. Duh. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it, tomorrow. It's me or him. I'm fucked. Oh, boy.